a little less respect if you pick Naruto, just because that makes you a little basic in my eyes. But Naruto's peak,
Bro,
like,
One Piece is
most
hella white
anime.
bitch. Like, what are you talking about? One Piece is the most white bitch, like basic ass pick out of the big three. It's
Dude,
cool to
One
pick
Piece.
One Piece now.
No, but okay, but like it's only cool because of the diversity that was already behind it. It's not just white bitches. It's all types of bitches. It's bro. They got
All
the
right,
most
all right, all
races
right.
out of
Fuck
any
this
show.
guy. We're starting episode whatever of Peak Agenda Pushin. I'm gonna leave that beginning in because it was funny. I'm the Peak Agenda Pusher. That's YGCookin. In the background is the light skinned Jazer. Okay, let's talk about fucking anime. Dude, Manga Mist is gonna be on next episode. I'm hyped. He was supposed to be on today, but he had a family graduation thing going on, and he let me know.
Bro.
Super fucking nice guy. I'm gonna send you the topics, the JJK topics. They're gonna be peak for him. We're gonna have a time. All right. For the boys episode, I got 2 new segments today. We've got Let YG Cook, where YG's gonna hit us with some hilarious things, and then I got a new one called Factor Cap. All right. Let's jump into it. We got, they just called Jazer the Jizzler. That's fucking crazy. All right.
Dog. Yeah, bro. They've been, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They've been hitting you with that jizzler, bro.
They've been sauteing him. All right. Let's get into it. They said UG versus Deku. Chance, we'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get to fan stuff. I'm gonna leave chat on screen though. All right. We got fan suggestions. We got Factor Cap. We got this or that. No verses this week. And then we got Let YG Cook. Jan, what topic do you want to start with? I'd like to end with Let YG Cook because I feel like that's going to be fire.
Okay, yeah, no. We can totally end with that. I just started the stream together. I don't know.
I can do it from my phone. I can mod do it from my phone. It's not a big deal. I'll do it from my phone.
Okay. Yeah. Already knocked. We're good. I'd say this or that. Let's go ahead and start with this or that.
All right. First, this or that. Fire Force or Fairy Tail? Which one would you prefer to keep forever and delete the other?
Fire Force. Give me Fire Force. And I'm kind of biased because I never really finished Fairy Tail, but I definitely finished Fire Force. Bro. Fire Force is that shit, gang. Like, and I'm like the way they ended it too. I feel like that's one of the better new gen endings out of probably all like new gen. One, because it provided a good sense of like closure for their verse while also like creating a new one essentially. I gotta turn up my mic. The fuck?
The chat said L ads. I'm weak. Yeah. I like money. Love anime. Also like money. So there's definitely going to be ads.
Yeah. I also like not being.
Your mic
broke.
sounds good. Don't turn your mic up
fun.
any more than where it is right now. It's good.
Okay,
like
cool.
right now, it's perfect.
Yeah, I just turned.
All right. That's honestly a fair take. I'm also going to take Fire Force because I feel like the story is more well written than Fairy Tail. I think Fairy Tail kind of came out in the era of shonen slop. So it falls, like Fairy Tail's good, but it falls under the category of shonen slop like Naruto, One Piece, Bleach. Which is good. It doesn't make it bad, but like Fire Force has better writing.
I just feel like, yeah, it's like the same thing with like the major joints. Like if the trope carries your story, it's just, you're going to lose points for it. And in Fire Force, you can't really say that that's a thing. Like, yeah, they have their tropes. Do they carry the plot? Fuck no. Like, they definitely, they have a good, like, well-written story just from all standpoints.
All right, agree.
While also having like OP characters, but that aren't like too OP, like in Naruto, where they had to write them off the show. Like,
exactly.
Just to the point where, like, you know, they can still affect the plot, but they're not like swaying the plot.
I agree. I completely agree with your stance. Let's talk another this or that. Batman's entire kit. So everything he's got in his arsenal. Or an Iron Man suit. Which one would you rather have?
Like, as much as I want to say Iron Man suit, bro, if you're talking about Batman, bro, not only are you talking about a suit, not only are you talking about elite combat abilities, not only are you talking about elite brain, which you don't get with the Iron Man suit, you just get the suit. You don't get Tony Stark's fucking brain. bro, there's so much that goes into Batman. I feel like you just have to pick that. Like, to me, it's not close. Like, so many gadgets, I feel like you can combat an Iron Man suit mostly.
I'm
While
also taking the
like,
Batman, like, that would imply you've got the Hellbat, which is the suit that threw
yeah,
hands with
Batmobile, bro.
Darkseid. Like,
Like what?
I got the Batmobile, I got everything. I got the Hellbat suit, like, yeah, you're cooked. You've got like you don't even need an Iron Man suit if you got the Hellbat suit. You threw the Hellbat
Exactly.
suit went blow for blow with Darkseid. So we're taking the Hellbat suit over any Iron Man suit. And people are gonna say, oh,
Yeah.
well, there's the cosmic Iron Man suits that like fought the Living Tribunal, or I don't think that happened. Not the Living Tribunal, but like cosmic entities, bro. What are we talking about right here now? Hellbat is that's drip. That's aura. What are we saying, gang? All right,
1000% easily.
next this or that. Would you rather, this is our would you rather drop in, all right? Would you rather be stuck in Koh the Face Stealer's cave from Avatar The Last Airbender or a silent place? One or the other, but you're stuck there for at least one full day before you return to normal life.
Silent place?
Yeah, a silent place. A silent place is the horror movie where if you make a noise, those giant alien things come and like eat you alive, and like the world is like basically like an apocalypse state now because everyone died because they were eaten by the fucking silent place monsters. So would you rather have to live in a silent place for one day or live in Koh the Face Stealer's cave for one day?
Like, part of me does feel like I can go 24 hours without saying shit, making noise, and be good. But at the same time, bro, like, dude, if I move wrong and like my clothes fucking make a sound, I'm cooked. So I would have to go Face Stealer, bro.
But you show any emotion and Koh can steal your face. That's the
Oh,
problem.
dog, I'm
Bro, but you could be happy, you could be hungry, you could be tired, any expression of any kind. I feel like it's much easier to slip up and make an expression than to keep yourself quiet.
I'm gonna show you a meme real quick that like that low-key perfectly describes this, bro.
Like, I think I could stay quiet. Bro, that's not you. Bro, that's not you. I'm telling you that's not you. You are, bro, I know you. I know you.
Bro,
He's
I
gonna
swear to God,
I know you, gang. He's gonna tell you One Piece is mid or something, and you will twitch just so slightly, and then that's it.
dude, I'm gonna hit that face like speed. I'm gonna just
I don't know, dude. Koh the Face Stealer is crazy because I could just pick silent place and then just stay awake for 24 hours and remain perfectly stationary and still. Like they played Monopoly and like board games and shit as a family in the thing, but they had everything padded so it wouldn't make noise or whatever. Like I feel like I'd be straight. I would just stay perfectly still for one day and live versus being in Koh the Face Stealers. Like any sign of it, expression of any kind and you're sauteed. So like, I feel like I'd gotta go with Koh. I'd gotta go with a silent place. I'd be more likely to live.
wait. Am I dead? Like in both scenarios, if my face gets stolen, like am I just cooked?
Nah, yeah, you're just like the fucking monkey that had its face stolen in when Aang went to see it and he saw the like whatever it was called, squirrel monkey or whatever, and it didn't have a face anymore. That would just be you. You just wouldn't have a face forever.
Dude, but I feel like that's way better than getting eaten alive.
Yeah, but I'd rather just have nothing happen to me and stay perfectly still for 24 hours and live. I think I could do that.
Fair.
I'm gonna pull that off.
Nah, that's fair.
All right. Next, this or that. Manga or comics? You can only keep one.
Oh shit. Yo, that's why my mic was so quiet. I forgot I turned the shit down to record in a fucking session. I'm over here like there's no way they can't hear me still, but I was seeing my feedback on OBS and he actually was spitting facts.
Oh, in your stream it was yeah, maybe.
It like it has a setting like a button that you can like switch to minus 20 dB. So that way whenever I record people it doesn't like peak and shit.
Oh yeah. I have the same
off.
thing. I have the same thing, but I have it turned off right now.
Yeah. I just
What do you
turned mine off.
use? Do you
Okay,
use
repeat
an
the question.
AKG?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. We're using the same mic. I just got the newer one.
Nice. Yeah, this
But
is my
it's the
homies,
same.
bro.
It's the
But
same mic. It's not. I don't know why I bought the newer one. I bought the newer one thinking it'd be different, and I still have the older one, and they're identical in every way. So I should have just kept the older one.
yeah, bro. This
Um,
the C
it was
214, I think it is.
manga or comics. You can only keep one.
I feel like we did this. I'm gonna say manga.
I'm gonna keep
Manga for
manga as
sure.
well, but I'm gonna keep manga because if you get rid of manga, you can only watch anime, and anime
Yeah.
is typically a direct reflection of the manga, but a little worse usually.
Yes.
Versus comics, the digital adaptations are typically better than the comic itself because comic writing is
Yeah.
generally slop. So I would rather keep manga
more,
forever
yeah.
because I would still have access to all the superhero stories I love through like, dude, the HBO, like you can go on HBO and watch almost all of like the animated Justice League movies, the DCAU movies, the real people DC movie. Like I can access any story I want still, and it would be better than if I read the slop version of it. So it's got to be manga.
No, I agree. I agree. HBO and Disney Plus, I found out actually has a lot of superhero shows and movies as well. Because
It
I got a
does.
bundle with like HBO, Hulu, and Disney. And bro, Disney's loaded. Like I didn't even know that.
Deep
But,
bag, dude. I gotta send you
yeah.
some
And
suggestions.
no, you're right, though.
Batman versus the Yakuza League, fire. It's an anime about
What? I didn't even know it was a thing.
It's an anime about
have to
Batman
watch that.
fighting the Yakuza, and it's fire. It's a dongwa. It's not like a traditional anime, but it's dongwa, and it's of Batman fighting the Yakuza.
though, bro.
Dude, it's fire. And it takes and there's the sequel or the prequel is they get teleported back to old Japan. But he gets teleported with like Red Hood, Robin, and Nightwing, and so do all the villains, and all the villains become different feudal lords, and he has to free the country of Japan, and then he has to work with Gorilla Grodd for Gorilla Grodd to send them back to their time instead of old Japan. It's fire. And you dude,
Dude.
Red Hood is moving with his samurai sword and straight murdering people. It's fire. I'll text it to you after this. You gotta watch it. It's fire.
Dude, I'm gonna have to watch that in sub just to get the full like Batman anime experience.
Oh,
bro.
dude, if you
That'd
watch
be
it in
so sick.
subbed, it's voiced in Chinese too, like
Word.
Dongwa style. All right, so we went with manga, anime or superhero films / shows.
Now that one's a bit tougher because it's like the same way we were saying how like manga to anime is kind of like mangas are usually better. Like for anime, the written adaptations are usually better, like mangas. But for comics, the written adaptations are usually a bit more scattered, sloppy, and like it's really the animated or like the live action, the film versions that are better. Dude, I'd probably have to go superhero films. Dude, we've witnessed greatness. Like
It's got to be
we were
superhero
alive
films.
when Endgame came out.
It's
dog.
got to
Like,
be
what-
superhero
what?
films. I don't care what anyone says either. The Invincible show is better than the comics. I'm not saying the art is better. The art and animation is genuinely slop, but the story is very good. And Robert Kirkman's changes to certain aspects of the story, because a lot of people think that it's like Amazon pushing some agenda by making Tech Jacket a girl and like all of this different and making Amber black. No, Robert Kirkman is still the director and executive producer of Invincible, which is the comic that he wrote. All of those are decisions that he himself has made and publicly talked about. And I actually like this more because he made good points where he was like, no, there were things about the story that I realized after I wrote it, which was decades ago now. Like, you get better as a writer with experience, and now I have decades of experience. I'm like, oh, there are certain aspects I would change about it, like making Amber a black character. Specifically, his reasoning for that was that I think he had said Mark only, like, we only ever saw Mark with white women, and most relationships were white women-centered relationships. And he was like, no, but I like that I had a lot of black heroes and a lot of Asian heroes, and we had that diversity, but we didn't have that on the female side, which is why I added a black female character. And I was like, that makes sense. Why'd you make Tech Jacket a girl?
Yeah.
Because Tech Jacket is a direct copy of Mark personality-wise. And if you go read the Tech Jacket comics, he's cooking. Tech Jacket is literally just Mark without powers in an Iron Man suit. They have the same personality and they're drawn identically. So like, that's what I'm saying. If we were to axe out comics, like I would axe out so much slop and still be able to consume the good shit. So I'm taking superhero films over anime because I'll still enjoy anime with the manga that exists.
Yeah. And like, it's crazy. You actually put me on some game with the comics. I didn't know Amber originally wasn't a black woman, and I didn't know
She was a blonde white bitch, and she cheated on him too, which they cut out because it didn't make much sense. Like it didn't make much sense for her to cheat on him. Like they were like, no, that didn't need to be in there. Like it didn't make much sense for the story. It was very random. Like we should not have that in, and they didn't have that in. The same way, they're definitely not going to have Anissa rape Mark. That's totally not going to happen. That happens in the comic. So? Nah, I don't think so. I think
heard about that one because my boy, he read the comics.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. And if it does happen, you know, shit, call me wrong. But also, I was right when I said My Hero was teeing up a spinoff, and they announced it. I've been right about all my call-outs so far with these comic anime tings, so I'm just saying the rape scene we're not going to get. But anyways, summon Big Raga or summon Katsuyu. Remember the Tsunade and Sakura's summon, the giant snail? Would you rather summon
Big... Are you asking me?
Yeah, would you rather have Big Raga or Katsuyu as your summon?
Like in my possession, basically.
Yeah, right now in life, right now. Like you're not teleported into the verse, you just get your summon.
This man Noob is funny as hell. I know some freaky ass gooner gonna be hating when they don't have Anissa do that to Mark.
Yo,
that's
mods,
crazy.
I need my mods really quick.
Son.
One mods delete the. I really wanted to see that one. Chance, that's a crazy thing to comment. I do not want that on the screen. I need my mods to delete that message. You don't got to time him out. Chance understands that. Don't say weird shit like that. Yeah. So, would you rather summon Big Raga or Katsuyu?
You saying like in my possession? Yo, this man.
Yeah, in your possession, you can just whip him out and use him.
Shit. I mean, I saw what Big Raga was doing to Megami, so I'm gonna have to go Katsuyu because. Like, and this is assuming I have any sort of combat abilities.
We are in the United States. Like, let's not forget, we're U.S. citizens here. I'm sure we can get something to kill Big Raga. So if you really want to do the ritual.
With this treasure eye, nah, I don't know. I like the way he did Megami is just like, I feel like at that point, I would either be a part of the collateral because like this is assuming I can't control him just like Megami couldn't control
let's assume you know what, let me change the hypothetical. Raga that is submissive to you. Raga that's submissive. Give you Raga? Okay. I'm gonna take Katsuyu. The reason being, I'm sure there's a very good argument for Raga being able to learn healing and then be able to apply it to you. I'm sure there's a very good argument for that. But since I haven't seen it, I'm going to go with Katsuyu because at one point when after the pain arc, when everyone was brought back from the dead, she then healed, if I'm not mistaken, her summon, Katsuyu, healed all of them from the death state that the entire village was in. And even if that didn't happen and I'm remembering that incorrectly, Great Ninja War, she was literally keeping the entire Great Ninja Alliance alive. I kind of want that in my possession because I feel like it will give you a great longevity of life and you'll essentially, like, just like you, we be in the gym. I'm finally, which by the way, my spleen is finally normal sized. So I got back in the gym last week. Tragic, very hard for me. Very hard workouts. I can only work out 3 days a week. I can only work out 3 days a week. I walk for 30 minutes to start and then I lift and I only do 4 lifts. So 2 for like back and by today, because that's all I can do before I become physically exhausted because they say I'll have exercise intolerance for up to 6 months, but at least I can go. But we be in the gym, right? We would have essentially no recovery issues if I had her. So I'm taking her. Like every quality of life I feel like increases if I have access to her.
No, okay, yeah, you're spitting. And actually, it's crazy you say that because one, I low-key did forget about that, how she also could just break into a bunch of tiny snails and heal multiple people. But also, we forget, bro, that was a fraction of Katsuyu. Like, they've never summoned the full Katsuyu.
Yep.
It's like the same way Naruto had half of Kurama for like the entire show. Dude, that was like a 10th of Katsuyu in the Ninja War.
Crazy.
Doing all that shit.
Crazy, yeah.
So like, yeah, bro. For that to be a 10th, like,
but
yeah,
I do still see a great argument for why Raga, because even if you're not living a combat style life, like we saw when Raga was being drowned in water, he grew gills and swam. Like you could apply Raga to many aspects of your life. Adaptation doesn't just have to be combat. So like I see the argument.
a controllable Raga is literally like a pet.
You're never paying for a plane ticket
That's
again.
it.
You're never
And
playing.
that too, bro. Like it's
You don't
wild.
need a
Like,
car. You essentially
no.
are axing out many bills of your life.
I don't need shit. It would basically be like you know how in Magi Aladdin, at least in the first like season, just constantly like summon Ugo and would just be on his back
all the
or his
time.
shoulder or some shit.
Yeah.
Bro, that would be me with Raga, dog. Like I would ride into the city. I would go to work just sitting on top of like a shoulder. Be like, all right, yeah, right there, bro. Park right there, gang. Drop me right off in the front.
Yeah,
of the
that's how I
office,
feel.
bro.
That's how I
I'd
feel.
go
Like
crazy.
it's cool. They're both great options. I'm just going with Katsuyu only because I haven't seen Raga learn some RCT that he can apply to other people the way, you know, our boy Yuta does. So, also, I'm stopping Yuta slander this year. Yuta really him. Let's stop that.
He's not a fraud, bro.
Yeah, let's
He's
stop the
GOAT.
Yuta slander. I mean, in the fucking, he was KD in the final battle. He did whiff that shot. Didn't really do much, but he still got carried to a ring. But in every other aspect of the story, he's been that guy.
He's him.
So,
bro, I'm telling you, and like if Gojo couldn't beat him, why did we think that Yuta copying Gojo could beat him? Like, why does that? how does
yeah,
that make
nah,
sense?
it just didn't make sense. But
You see what
oh,
I'm saying?
wait. So I'm sure you saw it. Master Chief kills Gojo. Hear me out. I posted this today.
Halo?
I posted this today. We're collecting characters Master Chief can kill. Obviously, Master Chief kills Maki and Toji. That shouldn't be a question. They literally have nothing to scratch his armor. It's not possible. Chief's armor withstands nuclear blasts and light-based attacks that punch holes through planets, and his doesn't scratch. So they're not killing him. I said he kills Captain America. That's non-controversial. He has a way stronger version of what the super soldier serum is that Cap has. Let's not forget, Chief is 12 feet fucking tall and like what, 980 pounds? That's why when you play Halo and you stand next to a Marine, they look like a midget because you're a Spartan. You're fucking giant. Let's not forget, Cap could like kick a car and send a car flying. Chief, with one hand, picks up a tank that's 100 tons and throws it. So these things aren't comparable. Also, the technology.
Yeah.
But he kills Gojo for this reason. Gojo, Hollow Purple, I'm sure could damage him. Hollow Purple is a slow-ass attack. At best, what? Supersonic, maybe hypersonic? Chief dodges.
If it hits him, though.
And like
He definitely gets hit.
in Halo 5 and 4, we learn Forerunner weapons are built on what's known as light architecture. So their weapons are literally light. And he dodges them regularly.
True.
Through use of AI, Cortana at one point until Cortana then became the new Forerunner. But so he's dodging Hollow Purple. People say Infinity. How's he bypass Infinity? He can't shoot through it. Correct. But if we don't forget slip space tech, which is introduced in Halo, which the USCS uses, the Covenant use it. They all took that from the Forerunners. The slip space tech is what allows them to travel between galaxies in the Haloverse. The ships essentially create a crack in reality, access a totally different dimensional space-time, and then appear somewhere else, and it happens instantly. So it doesn't operate on our space-time. But they also had Forerunner weaponry that was confirmed to fold space inward on itself, which is literally the opposite of what Infinity is. So, hypothetically, and it's confirmed at one point before Cortana absorbed all the Forerunner technology, Chief was able to apply slip space as an armor augment on the Mjolnir or whatever suit that he wears. So, the same way World Cutting Slash killed Gojo by attacking the space that Gojo occupies, Chief literally just pins the space that Gojo occupies instead of travel distance and just erases him using Forerunner Existence Eraser, which is the shotgun that when you shoot shit, it literally erases anything down to the atom.
Erases.
Yeah.
That's
so
like
instead
Hollow
of
purple gun.
yeah, so instead of shooting the shotgun at him, he just teleports that to where Gojo is currently at. But anyways, where I digress. We have to save that for Mangamist because we'll get into it in detail with him. It'll be funny. Let's talk about factor cap. I'm gonna say a thing, and you're only gonna say facts or cap.
Or cap.
And then we'll talk about it.
Bet.
Invincible is a better written story than Jujutsu Kaisen.
Fact.
This guy knows ball. He said scatter shot. Holy ball knowledge. This guy knows ball. This guy knows ball. Okay, anyways.
Wait.
You said fact?
Oh,
That is fact. Correct.
it is. It is indeed. I feel like they
Invincible?
cover much deeper topics.
Yes.
Like JJK is just like dopamine. Sad.
And I love me some JJK,
Dopamine.
but I love me some JJK, but as a story, Invincible is definitely written better. Like,
I feel like every death in Invincible just hits so much harder. Like they kill random motherfuckers in JJK, bro. Like and they do an Invincible too, but like it's just
and
different.
to be
Like,
fair,
random
JJK
deaths-
is a battle shonen, whereas Invincible is, as to Robert Kirkman's own words, I'm bad at power scaling, and my comic is inconsistent in power scaling because I was far more concerned with the story, and you can tell because the writing is damn near perfect.
It is great. I just wish the animation was better. Like if Invincible had JJK's animation, this wouldn't even be a question. Like
Yeah,
at all.
Not even. We wouldn't even be questioning it. All
And
right.
if JJK had Invincible's animation, it would just be shit. It would be slop. Like niggas would not. The fan base, what it is right now, would probably be like.
It would be like Blue Lock. It would be like what happened to Blue Lock.
Yes.
That's what would happen to
Yes.
them. All right.
Budget lock.
Next factor cap. Next factor cap. One Piece is only so long because Oda is greedy and wants more money.
Yo, you're setting me up, dog. I hate this. You're setting me up. Fact.
Yup.
I didn't want to say it.
And listen. If any of you guys, I know this is bad. I am watching the new season. I know that's bad because I promised everyone that I would watch all of One Piece. I am going to watch all of One Piece, but I'm also watching the new season right now as I'm watching Thriller Bark because I have read the manga, so it's not going to make a difference. But
Where's the most painful arc?
Loki's introduction, cinema.
Oh, bruh.
Cinema.
And like
that shit was.
That's why I'll say mostly cap. Or
So
mostly
I love me some One Piece, but I love me some One Piece, the story. Okay, I'm still very critical of it. So I don't want to hear a single person out there saying I'm a One Piece fan. I'm incredibly critical of One Piece, but I do thoroughly enjoy the story. Oda is absolutely only writing it this long because he's greedy and likes money. Because as he said before, he just wants his story to keep going. That's it. He's admitted it publicly. So,
But
he's
yes.
money hungry. Oda is money hungry. He started One Piece as a way to pay his bills, and now he has a net worth of over $200 million. The guy just wants more fucking money. Because he could have ended the story and wrapped it up and done like a fantastic job. Also, spoilers, if you haven't read the recent chapter of manga, Loki and Imu, dope interaction. Go read it. But yeah, he just wants bread. He just wants bread.
Bro. Okay, yes, but at the same time, I feel like I'll say mostly fact. There's just a little bit of cap there though, because like if he just wanted bread, I feel like there wouldn't be as much of a sense of continuity in the story. But he's still going about explaining different things and even making new like introductions, because everyone probably said like we didn't even meet Imu until after Wano. We didn't even actually like they introduced us.
Oh, you mean Kaguya? You mean One Piece Kaguya? We didn't meet One Piece.
Nah, I can't even say that.
I'm just playing.
Because they teased the elders for such a long time. It wasn't like the Otsutsuki where they kind of just threw that shit in there.
Yeah.
They teased the elders for a long time, and so like they're finally just giving us that exposition, which is letting us know like, all right, we are getting to the end. Like it can't be now. If they throw some shit after this, for sure will be some Kaguya.
I'll agree that there's a little bit of cap in it based on what you're saying. But I do have to say, generally speaking, it's mostly facts. Like Oda clearly wants more money, especially with the card game. And listen, I'm about to chat.
Yeah.
I'm about to start collecting. You know what I'm saying? Because
bro.
I want all the Usopps, bruh. This wall, straight Usopp everywhere because it's hilarious. How is that not
Dog.
funny? I want every Usopp. I
Nah,
saw a guy
that
on
would be
Instagram.
so crazy.
I saw a guy on Instagram who has every current existing Chopper card, and he was playing the Rick Ross song, and it was like, "I got the chopper in the car," and it was just Chopper all over the dash of his car. Every existing Chopper card. It was hilarious.
That's funny.
All right, next factor.
Nah,
Cap.
you know what's crazy? Oh,
Go
my
ahead.
bad.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
My cousin, he's been collecting them recently. You've seen him a couple times on the pod, like whenever he came to my crib. But bro, we ripped one pack here, and bro, we pulled a wanted poster ace.
Oh, that's fucking sick. That's
Dog.
fucking sick. And I
We
like
were
that
geeking, bro.
that the market is not fucking horrid for them the same way that it is for Pokemon. I like that it's not that horrid. Like, it's still expensive, but not even close to what Pokemon is. All right. Next factor, Cap. Korra and chat. By the way, chat. There's 9 of you in here. I'm sorry. It is follower only because I did have some trolls in the chat on a stream earlier, and my man Sif had to purge them. But if you're a follower, if you don't follow, you can follow me and then unfollow after this if it's that deep to you. But I want to see everyone in the chat right now. Answer these yourself as well, fact or cap, while I ask them, because I want the YouTube to see. There's a bunch of you in here, and I know only a few of you are talking, which is chill. But I want the YouTube to see what people are generally agreeing with. All right, fact or cap. Solo leveling is a mid story.
Wait, I heard you say Korra.
We'll do that one next.
Okay, cool. Solo leveling is a mid story.
Fact or cap.
I hate it because it's actually kind of facts. it's actually
facts.
kind of facts.
Yeah,
when
it's
you
facts.
sit there and look at it, it's like,
and look,
damn.
I'm not gonna pull it out. I'm gonna pull it out before people say, "Oh, you're just a One Piece hater, or you're just a solo leveling hater." Don't ever speak on me. Light novel, volume 1, original. Don't speak on me. Oh wait, also, dope ass bookmark. It's a mill. Don't ever speak on me. It is facts. And I love the solo leveling story, but it is a mid story. The reason I love solo leveling as a story is because it's really easy to just watch or read and digest, and it's so enjoyable. Like, there's not a shitload of thought process. There's plot twists and things that are fun about it, and it's really easy to digest and enjoy. The same reason I love Demon Slayer. That being said, both solo leveling and Demon Slayer as a story are mid. They're just very averagely written stories, but they're fun to watch and fun to digest, which is why we love them. And I'm a huge solo leveling fan, but I will admit the story is indeed mid. It is a mid story.
It's like my favorite mid story though. You feel me? But yeah, chat. You know what I'm saying? He gave them some bankroll, bro. We can't say nothing because we just watching for free out here, bro. We gotta. You know what I'm saying? If you done paid some respects, if you done cop the book, if you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Cop the manga or anything, like
I could pull out more. That's just the one that I have downstairs in this bookshelf. You know what I'm saying? I gotta
get right. I gotta give me a book.
I got them all. Okay.
Yeah, like that shit's my favorite mid story though. Like it's really just
it is. It's an enjoyable mid story. I like it more than Demon Slayer, and you know I like Demon Slayer a lot. Even though I make fun of it a lot, I fucking love Demon Slayer. But come on, solo leveling is such a good mid story. Like, it's so good.
And the reason why I would say it's a better mid story than Demon Slayer is because it's not carried as much by the animation. Like, the animation is gorgeous, don't get it twisted. But Demon Slayer's animation is just better. Yeah. And for that reason, I feel like if the stories are both mid and one's animation is better than the other, like, you can argue that one gets carried by said animation more. But solo leveling, as far as mid stories goes, is peak. Like, so peak mid story.
Agree. And chat, it seems like chat mostly agreed with us. We had a few caps and a lot of facts. And I wish Noob, I wish your username said what it says in Discord. My mod Noob, who's our mini agenda pusher, that's our guy right there. He said his brother says it's his favorite anime because he doesn't like stories and he just likes fighting. Tell your brother to watch Windbreaker. It's a dog shit story. It's just fighting. They're like Dragon Ball. Exactly. Great, solo leveling is just like Dragon Ball, which, by the way, I know most of y'all probably y'all are my diehards, so you saw probably my Instagram post about the Dragon Ball editor. Fuck that guy. He said all new gen was mid, or all new gen was trash. JJK, all of it.
Okay, trash is
And
crazy.
he said it was trash because it was too adult and the writing was too good, and manga should be written for kids. Fuck that guy. He's consistently had bad takes since December.
Huh?
He's consistently had bad takes since December. He said the cover art for Dragon Ball Super manga was bad because people didn't know where to look. Fuck you. The art was sick. Everybody loved
This
it.
is the Dragon Ball editor.
He's the primary editor, Toshira. The primary editor. He's an idiot.
They need to replace him,
Yeah,
bro.
he's an idiot. He's consistently has bad takes. Okay, next factor cap. Chat, lock in. This is the next factor cap. Korra is a stronger avatar than Aang.
Fact. They've already been over this.
Fact.
She's what's it called? Spirit bending. You feel me? That in itself, I feel like is like, bro, what are we even talking about? I love Aang. If we're talking, no, I was gonna say better avatar, but even then, like I feel like not only is she stronger, but she had to do more for not only the real world but also the spirit world. Nah, I couldn't even argue that Aang is a better avatar. I like Aang more because I've spent more time in my life watching his show because like they were running it on TV when I was like a little kid.
We're gonna make a good split here because it looks like the chat is also split. I'm gonna agree and disagree. Korra is definitely the strongest avatar. Aang is a better avatar though. Aang achieved world peace and then achieved peace between Toph and Zuko when Toph didn't want to give or there are many Fire Nation colonies that didn't want to go back to the Earth Kingdom, that wanted to stay a Fire Nation colony, and Zuko was like, yeah, it should be their choice, and Toph was like, fuck no, they're going back to the Earth Kingdom. Aang solved all that, no beef. Aang brought world peace. Aang created the Republic on Earth Kingdom land, mind you, and got away with it. Like Aang really was that guy, and he was the first avatar to properly spirit bend because he did learn it. But very base level. He learned it from the giant turtle.
The lion turtle.
The lion turtle taught him, the giant lion turtle taught him spirit bending, which is the lion turtle, the same lion turtles that taught the original Avatar 1 all of the elements. He taught him spirit bending, but only spirit bending to the point where he could take bending away, whereas Korra could literally fully spirit bend spirit energy and use it for attacks, for not just to take people's bending or restore it. So as an avatar, yes, factually she is more powerful. Aang could not metal bend. Korra could metal bend, correct? Korra learned metal bending. Korra could metal bend. Aang couldn't. Korra was more versatile and had more power, but Aang was a better avatar for sure. Korra, I don't think made the correct decision merging the spirit world and the I'll stand on that I don't think that was the correct decision that she made, but You know what? I don't think so. I don't think that was the correct decision. Also, super hot take that we're going to talk about on another pod, so I don't want to talk about it now. But Spirit World Uncle Iroh slams the large majority of anime. I don't even want to hear it. Uncle Iroh quite literally became a full-fledged Avatar: The Last Airbender spirit, not just a dead person whose spirit went to the spirit world. He became a full spirit. That's goated with the sauce. But anyways, I think we agree. Korra's stronger than Aang for sure.
Yeah, like Korra, the only reason why I'd say there's an argument for better Avatar is because Aang had like a real squad. Like Korra had a squad of bums.
Frauds, and bums.
Like,
dude, why was Mako on that squad? Why was Mako there, bro? Mako was a nobody.
03 LeBron, bro.
But let's put a little bit of respect on Bolin though. Bolin was when he got to the lava bending phase.
Is old Shaq.
Okay, good. Bolin is old Shaq. I'll respect that.
Old Shaq, and everybody else is like the bum Cleveland roster from 2003 that LeBron carried.
So wait.
Legit.
Noob said Toph against Korra's squad, she's sliming everyone other than Korra. That I totally agree with until you get Bolin that bends lava. Nah, even then she'll probably beat him. Okay, yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah, she's cooking all of them. Yep. Aang was a squad of top tiers. Korra was Korra. That's what it was.
Yeah, legit. So, it was Korra and bums.
And let's not call, okay, I guess you could kind of count Tenzin as Team Avatar on some occasions, but not really, because most of the time he was not doing it. All right.
Yeah, that's like saying we
Boruto?
count Iroh as part of Team Avatar.
Yeah,
anime.
nah,
Like,
you wouldn't.
Was he secretly, like on the good side? Yeah, but he wasn't directly on the squad. Like he wasn't in the starting roster.
All right, next point. Factor cap. Boruto is better than Naruto Shippuden. Boruto 2 Blue Vortex is better than Naruto Shippuden.
Like as a story?
Yeah.
Fact. 1000% fact.
Fact.
Bro, are you kidding
Fact.
me? Nigga, what?
Fact. You want to
This
hate
ain't even a debate.
You want to hate the Drip King. You can hate him because his fit is better than yours. But Kishimoto got more experience as a writer and became a better writer and wrote a better story. And that's just how it is. That doesn't take away from Naruto's greatness. But Boruto 2 Blue Vortex is written better than Naruto Shippuden in every way. And if you disagree with that,
1000%.
you disagree with the fundamental laws of doing something more makes you better at it. That's it.
Like I'll say it like this. Naruto Shippuden is primarily good because of like the way that they built that world up and just like everyone as a whole's involvement, and then Naruto and Sasuke becoming twin ninja Jesuses at the end. But like Boruto is good because the MC is gas
And it's
like,
written
the
correctly.
The small supporting cast is gas, and then everything around it is built off of Naruto, but they're actually like the same way that people hate on Kaguya and like the ending of Shippuden. I feel like Boruto has like recovered that.
Yep,
Almost.
absolutely.
Like, they took that and made it into a good story.
The people who enjoy Naruto and who enjoy anime and read manga all collectively, I think, agree that
Boruto's better.
Yeah, Boruto's better. He came back with a better story, 100%.
I'll say OG Naruto is better than OG Boruto, but
I'll agree with that. Yep, agreed.
yeah. Like,
all right.
Post time skips though, not close.
Factor cap. Goku is a terrible person.
Cap. I'm not gonna lie. I wish Akio were here for this because I would let him do the honors. But since he's not here, let's get to it. Cap. Big cap. Big cap.
I think kind of facts. He's not a good dad at all. A very poor husband. And kind of just when he should be ending fights, lets them go on to the point where several lives are put in danger because he wants to do it for fun. This motherfucker stayed dead when he could have pulled back up for his family. And instead he pulled back up for what? His brother? You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean for his brother?
What you mean what I mean?
He didn't pull back up from the dead for his brother.
He pulled back up because what's-his-face died, I thought.
Who?
Vegeta.
Are you talking about the Buu saga?
Yeah, right? Isn't that who died? It's been years since I've watched it, so you got to remind me.
No, he did die. He died fighting Buu, but Goku was already there, dead, and he pulled up for a day because that's all they allowed him was 24 hours from the dead.
Listen, all I'm saying is genuinely, he's a shit father and a shit husband. And I don't think he's a terrible person, but he's not a great person.
I'll say it like this. He's definitely not a hero, but he's so far from a bad person it's not even funny. So far. And I'll willing to die on that.
All right, you know what? I'll fold on that because he does save the universe on many occasions, and he's not he cares about people. He's just stupid as fuck. Yeah, you know what? That's a great point. He's just stupid as fuck and doesn't think about consequences. That's what somebody in the chat said.
Yes.
That's actually a great point.
Yes.
That's actually a great point.
The very first arc, his brother captures his kid. He goes and dies to get his kid back.
That's fair.
Literally dies. He lets Piccolo shoot a beam through him. The man whose ass he just whooped in a tournament. He said, bro, I'll let you kill me as long as you take care of my kid.
And show the fit.
That's shit, father.
Too. Show the fit
That's shit, father.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bro, comes back.
Okay. Now hold on, bro. I get where you're going with this. Like, oh, that's a shit father. Bro, he comes back and does not raise his kid. Goku genuinely does not raise his child. Let's be real on this. Even when he's around, he does not raise his child, and he is not a good husband to Chi-Chi. He is not around for them.
True.
He is not around for them. He's, okay, the world's about to end. He's there. You got kidnapped. He's there. But just day to day, Pops is not in his kid's life. He's not in his shorty's life.
Like, I'll say it, like, in Dragon Ball Super, I agree. I agree for sure. Like, during peace times, kind of,
This is my point. During peace times. So your argument is going to be not during peace times. He's there for them. But my point is, as a good father, you're there all the time. You're there all the time.
Like,
and as a good husband, you're there all the time, not just when everything's in peril.
But now let me counter with this. How much of the show is really peacetime? Like, a very small fraction of it. Bro, Dragon Ball Super filler episodes are peacetime, bro. Like, pre-major arcs. And it's the same thing in Z, where it's like, the only peacetime is like a couple of episodes in between major arcs. Like,
you know what? I'm going to concede.
Frieza?
I'm going to concede because I don't think I'm knowledgeable enough. It's been too long since I've seen all... I stopped watching Dragon Ball after Jiren. And that was that was like what, a decade ago? 2018, almost a decade, 2018, right?
Really? No, I thought Jiren was like 2020.
What? Dude, no.
Yeah.
We were freshmen. You and I were freshmen in college.
No way.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be. I watched that fight when we were freshmen in college. That's how long it's been. Dude,
okay, United States, dude. May 2019. Holy shit!
Wait, hold on. It's almost been a decade since we were freshmen. Stop! I don't want to think about it. Okay.
Yeah, bro. That's
hold
crazy,
on.
Dude.
2019,
that shit came out.
Yeah, in America.
Yeah,
so that's when I saw it. So I haven't watched since then. So I'll concede this to you because I actually don't think I'm knowledgeable enough. I shouldn't be debating a topic that I'm not smart enough on. So I'll give you that. He probably is a good father, and I just don't remember it correctly.
Yeah. I'll say interpretation low-key does have a lot to do with it in certain moments. Cause like, bro, like the biggest controversial part I would say of him being a shit father is when he throws the senzu bean in the cell. They're like, you fucking
yeah,
idiot.
That is crazy. That is crazy. I do remember
killed
that.
Your son with that.
Yeah.
But to me, and I guess to other people too, because I saw videos on this too. Dude, that is unwavering confidence in your child.
All right,
that is
hold on.
Bro, because look.
Wait, Jan. You're fighting to the death right now. Your pops is watching you. He throws the guy you're fighting a gun. All right, let's move on. No. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. We're moving on. Factor cap.
That's crazy.
Factor cap. A gun could solo 90% of Jujutsu Kaisen sorcerers.
Like with cursed energy in it?
No, just a gun could solo of sorcerers, not cursed spirits. A gun could solo 90% of JJK sorcerers.
Could it? I feel like we'd see Toji slime a lot more people with that Glock the way he did that little girl, if that were true. This is tough. Like, I want to say cap, but at the same time, like, these motherfuckers are not durable for real. So
most of them are fodder. Most of them are
yeah,
fodder.
Unless they know RCT, like, that's fact. Unless they know RCT,
yeah,
that's
it's fact. It's fact because realistically, think about the way Maki did the Zenin clan sorcerers, and she did them like that with a stick, with a fucking sword. Okay, walk up in that bitch with a gun. They're Glock with the switch. Draco, mouth void, not needed. Okay, they are all going to die. Like
yeah.
Like we're not talking about fighting cursed spirits. We're talking about fighting people. They are gun victims.
Yeah.
It's like the old meme. If somebody would have shown up to Hogwarts with a gun, they would have solved everybody's problems. And that's so true. And it's the same way with JJK. Show up with the switchy. Not everyone is Gojo. Not everyone is Yuji. Not everyone is a special grade.
Like,
yeah.
Not everyone is fast enough. Like Maki, among few other characters.
Now this guy in chat has a good point. Guy in chat said 90% of NPCs, yes. 90% of named characters, no. I still agree and disagree to an extent because most of the named characters are top tiers. But there are 90, you're saying 90%? Bro, a gun could kill Panda. Because not Panda. Okay. A gun could kill Hikari. And Hikari's a top tier. A gun could kill Hikari's shorty. And she's a top tier. A gun could kill Toji and Maki. I'm not saying it would be easy, but a gun, if you shoot them in the head, they are dead. If you are able to shoot them in the
if they
head,
get
they
hit,
will
yes.
die.
But
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like those
so
are
a
two of
gun,
the fastest characters though.
but that's true. They are fast. They are supersonic. They could dodge it. So maybe not Toji and Maki, unless you have an
Cursed
automatic
speech user,
gun.
though.
Cursed speech user, dead.
He's cooked.
And literally
Maki's
all of the
sister.
other class. Literally all of the other class. The blood
Yeah,
manipulation
Maki's sister
kid,
cooked.
all of them dead. Also, did
Broomstick Shorty cooked.
wait? Did he die? Did Maki kill him?
Who?
He's technically Zenin
Who?
clan. The guy from the other class who has blood manipulation. He's technically a Zenin. I wonder if Maki killed him.
Blood
We'll have to ask Mangamus because I don't think they ever specify that. But anyways, yeah. So a gun solos most of the JJK verse as far as sorcerers go. All right, we agree. Ichigo is a boring main character. Fact or cap?
Fact. Bro, my cousin just be trying to tell me all the time about how he's just so relatable, bro. All he wants to do is just protect his fam. I'm like, bro, I'm not watching this show for a kid that wants to protect his fam, bro. Like, that's great and all. That's an amazing, amazing ideal. But like, bro, you don't want to be anything, bro. You don't want to be the Hokage, the Pirate King. You don't want to be nothing. Like,
yeah,
at least
the story carries
and I get
him.
it, right?
The story carries him.
He got thrown into that story, into that verse, into the Soul Society. But it's like, now that you're here, you don't want to be shit in the Soul Society. Like, but you kind of do learn at the same time to counter this that the Soul Society like kind of ain't shit in some ways.
Yep.
You kind of learn about their history and what they've done, like when it comes to like Quincy's, when it comes to just things, other acts that they've done, mainly against the Quincy's though. Like when you learn about the 1,000-year blood war for real, you learn that the Soul Society kind of like ain't shit. And so I get that you might not want to be anything with them, but you're a mix of all these different races. You don't want to be the motherfucker that heals the world on some shit that brings them all together. Like, you don't want to be the bridge. You being mixed with all these different races, Quincy, Soul Reaper.
He could have really, he could have really been something. I don't disagree with you.
You could have been the bridge.
I don't.
You know what I mean? So
he is
the fact that
he is Yuji, and Yuji is him. They are both boring main characters. That's how it is. He's a boring main character, but the story is so good that it doesn't matter that he's boring because Bleach is my personal favorite of the big three. The story is so enjoyable that you don't care that he's a boring main character, and that's okay. But as a Bleach glazer, I can at least admit he's a boring main character. He's a boring guy. Like thematically, he's boring. Okay, that's it for all of my segments. We're gonna do a new segment called Let YG Cook. YG's gonna cook for us right now. I've seen him in the kitchen recently. He's been whipping up some dope. Not Fent. He switched from Fent to dope. So let him whip up some of it for us, chat. YG, cook for me right now. Tell me something.
Yes, sir. Got some joints. Since Mother's Day just passed, we're gonna start this off with the best moms in anime.
Come on.
I could not think of a bunch. Like, at least from like a really affected the character in the story type of way. Bro, we got Kushina. We got Deku's mom, which already feels like such a giant gap.
And she's not a great mom. She's also not a great mom because she didn't believe in him until yeah. I mean, I get yeah.
But like once she really seen her son was that guy, she had no choice. Like
great
All Might
mom
pulled up to the crib.
Wait, somebody in the chat said, "Yo, Peak, another pod with Meaty Mello." We absolutely will. Meaty's my guy. We talk every day.
For sure.
I fucking love Meaty. We'll do something with him soon. So Jan, I'm gonna have to tell you the best mother in anime. Let's include Avatar. Gotta be Zuko's mom. She really saved his entire existence, and by saving his existence, saved literally the fate of the world. Because without Zuko, who knows if the ending would have been the same. So she got to be on there. Goated mother. She gave up everything about her life just so that he could live. That's it. And she loved him. They were so close. That's why that shit broke him. And Firelord Ozai she said, I'm going to kill Zuko. Like, I'm going to kill this kid. And the mom was like, okay, if I assassinate your brother, or if I assassinate the current emperor, you won't have to kill your kid, our son, then you'll become emperor, and I'll be banished for assassinating. But at least Zuko will live. That's goated mother activities. She threw her whole life away for him. And then remember Koh the Face Stealer, this is comics later, but she had her brainwashed because she didn't want to remember it because it was so painful for her. And Koh the Face Stealer gave her a new face. I don't want to spoil too much. You should go read the Zuko Searching for His Mother novel. It's really good.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, she got to be on there for sure.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm surprised I didn't even think of that. But yes, she's top 2 for sure.
I'm trying to think of other like goated. Chi-Chi's a great mom. I think Chi-Chi's a great mom. She's just a regular mom. She's just a good mom.
Nah, like bro, I be seeing her tell Gohan to study too much. Like if she was really like, actually, okay, I'll give it to you.
Oh my God! Someone in chat did say Boruto's mom, which is Hinata. Hinata is a great mother.
Hinata is an incredible mother for sure. But I feel like also her role kind of gets, as a character in general, not just as a mom, kind of gets pushed to the side a little bit throughout their story.
Heavily agree.
They don't really have a whole lot. Like their interaction are always good, but they don't really have a whole bunch. It's not really until they introduce Kawaki into the story that you see how good of a mom Hinata is, because that's when she like really starts taking care of a child that's not her child. And in my opinion, that's when you see like how great a mother really is. I mean, obviously taking care of her kid.
So someone in chat just said something that pulled a level of ball knowledge from me right now that no one can ever say I don't know ball about One Piece. The mother, someone said any mom from One Piece. Hard disagree. But the mother from the episode where Zoro babysits the kids after Eni's lobby when they're in Water 7 and the Sunny is being built, there's a filler episode where Zoro takes care of these children and helps save their family from debt collectors. And that mom is raising straight up like 12 random foster kids. That mom's goated. That mom is goated.
There's 2 moms in One Piece that are better. And that's Nami's a foster mom.
Yes.
Fucking goated.
Goated.
For 1. And for 2, Sanji's like actual mom.
Goated. Correct.
She's W woman.
Yep.
Like she
decisions.
She was taking antibodies so that her son wouldn't be a robot after all the robot kids that her husband had already made her pop out, bro. Because she wanted at least one human child. She wanted one kid to not just be a genetic modification from birth. And to me, that's real. That's, bro, what?
Real.
Like, I want my kid to be a regular kid. I don't want him to be some science project type of baby like all these other babies that she's already been forced to do that with. And I think that's fire, bro. And on top of that, she ate Sanji's dog shit cooking as a child and called it good. And that's why he's the elite chef he is today. Bro, elite motherhood. Elite motherhood feats.
Facts. Agree. Last goated mother. Let's give one more. Gotta be Naruto's mom. I think we have to put her in the books.
Oh, I put her first, bro. I said Kushina.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. Okay, yep, Kushina. Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Gave her life.
Are you kidding me? Even in death, came in, helped them control Kurama. What are we talking about, bro? After already controlling Kurama for years, mind you. She's like, yo, twin, let me show you the tips and tricks to this shit, bro.
We need to do this segment for we need to do this segment for Father's Day too. All right, give me another one. Cook.
Oh, dude, yeah. I had best dads, but I was gonna save it for Father's Day. Best animals in anime.
I really like the dog from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yo, you're fucked.
Whoa, how can I? Whoa, hold on. I'm not saying.
You're talking about
this isn't Shao Tucker love. How could you not? Yeah, no, fuck Shao Tucker. But how could you not love the dog? You have to, because the little girl was so precious and the dog was so precious, and you have to love them both. Fuck Shao Tucker though, and they would be better if they were separated.
You're talking about the fusion. Oh, that's.
You have to love the fusion because you don't have to love why it happened or Shao Tucker, but you gotta love the fusion because it's such a sad thing that happened and we love the character. So that's a goated animal. Appa, undoubtedly Appa.
1,000. Ooh.
Throw Momo's ass in there too. Momo was.
But like
hold on. In when the Eastern Air Temple was raided, let's not forget Momo was straight sliming out firebenders on their way up. Momo was carrying that blasting jelly and dropping it on these motherfuckers. Momo's that guy.
He's
so
him.
Let's not.
He's definitely him.
Korra's polar bear, goated. Naga is goated.
With Naga.
Also, oh my God, what was his name? The fire ferret. Fuck. Also goated.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Kakashi's dog.
Yes, Kakashi's dog.
That motherfucker is him. I
Kakashi's
forgot his
dog is him.
Hakun.
Hakun is him.
Shout out Hakun. They have
Bro,
more animal summons in Naruto. I feel like.
Yeah, too many.
Monkey King Enma.
Yeah,
Lit.
obviously all of the summons, whether it's Orochimaru's, Great Toad,
All the
Sakura's,
toads,
they're
for sure.
all of the summons are goated. More goated.
Rabbit Girl from One Piece. Carrot. The one that turns white.
Literally
Fuck shit up.
literally any of the heteromorphs. They're all technically people. Oh, no, so I can't count them. I can't count the heteromorphs from My Hero because they're people, except for the president. The president is a mouse that was somehow born with a quirk. So he's not a heteromorph. He's literally a mouse.
He's lit.
The principal, goated principal. Oh, somebody said Pikachu in chat, goated.
Does that count? Oh, yeah.
Any Pokemon.
Absolutely.
I think that's it. I think that's it for animals that I could think of off the top.
Yeah, I can't think of nobody else. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no.
Miriam is not an animal. Miriam's like a sentient, like a thing. I wouldn't
Dude,
count.
I swear there's a show.
I wouldn't count any of the monsters as animals.
I'm looking over here at my Funkos trying to see if I missed some shit. Yeah, bro. I think that's it.
All right, cook for me again, YG.
All right. Yes, sir. Let me. Best quotes in anime. Let me go ahead and start this off with the quote. I have no enemies.
Let's go with we'll keep going back and forth then. I'll go with my classic goat. Prince Zuko, it's time for you to decide who you are and what you want.
And what you want to do. That's real. That's real. All right. For me, nothing happened. And honestly, it's just simply because of the context of it.
Am I perspiring?
No.
These fools could never make me sweat.
Real. And we gonna stick to Madara because now it's 5-1. Would you like these clones to use Susanoo or not? Bro, that right there, I damn near wanted to turn TV off. I was like, these boys are getting fish fried, bro.
I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
Real. That's so real.
Believe
Sometimes relationships are deeper than where you come from or what color your skin is. Shout out Piccolo. Dog. I mentioned this in the pod with Mello too, but it was like, bro, when they asked him why he didn't go back to Namek and he dropped that bar, I was like, Piccolo, your stamp, bro. Forever, gang.
I lost my family jewels. Quote Okarun. Quote Okarun from Dan to Dan.
That's insane. Okay. Top 5 rivals in anime.
Ooh, all right. Top 5 rivalries. Naruto, Sasuke. And I'm not gonna talk about influential ones. I'm gonna talk about literally statistically the best ones. I don't give a fuck about any influential ones. Naruto, Sasuke. Bakugo, Deku.
Yes.
Gotta have. Oh, what's the Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yusuke Hiei.
Dio and Jonathan Joestar season 1.
I haven't watched those,
incredible rivalry, and they want to kill each other, legitimately kill each other. I need a last.
My fifth one's gonna be spicy. My fifth one's gonna be real spicy. You ready?
Okay.
Shinra and Arthur.
Fair.
Shinra and Arthur, bro.
Fair. Asta, you know.
And I like. Oh.
Asta, you know. Goku, Vegeta.
I'd probably replace. Okay, Goku, Vegeta, like, yes and no, because Goku at damn near every point of the show was still stronger than Vegeta.
All right, yeah, so top 5
up there.
Top 5 got to be Asta, Naruto, Sasuke, Yu and Kisuke, Hiei, the Arthur and Shinra.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna remove Jonathan, Joestar, and Dio, and instead do.
Did we say Deku and Bakugo?
Deku and Bakugo, yeah. Okay, that's the 5.
Okay, that's 5
for sure.
I fuck with that. I was gonna say Ichigo and no, but I wouldn't say Renji. Like Renji just gets his ass beat, bro.
Yeah.
If anything, it would be Ichigo and bro, Uryu.
Yeah, that's not a bad one.
Dude, no, I feel like they're pretty back and forth. But yeah, why I wouldn't say Goku and Vegeta is just because Goku and Vegeta are not like back and forth in terms of who's stronger throughout the show.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's consistently
has,
Goku.
Like, Vegeta has maybe like 10 episodes where he's stronger than Goku, bro.
Hard agree.
Throughout the entire Dragon Ball Z. No, legit. Like when he comes out of the chamber at the very first, like right before he's about to fight Cell, like before Perfect Form Cell, and he's like dog walking him, and then Cell's like, like if I absorbed 18, I would cook you, and he's like, do it then. That was his only time to shine, bro, and that shit sucks. Like every other time, like as a Vegeta fan, that shit sucks. It truly does. But that's why I can't put their rivalry as a top 5, because it's like, bro, it's really just Vegeta saying like, I'm gonna catch up to you, surpass you, but like, it's really just him catching up through the majority of the show.
All right, give me another one. Cook for me, YG.
We're going off the dome now.
All right.
But top 5 anime abilities.
Infinity.
And this can be anything.
All right, Infinity, Shadow Clone Jutsu. Infinity, Shadow Clone Jutsu. Instant transmission. Arise. One Punch. Done.
All right, that last one was that's like a cheap. That's a cheap one. But I'll
replace it with Sharingan or Future Sight. Nope, I'll replace it with Future Sight.
Okay, see, I fuck with that. I would probably honestly wait. You said Infinity.
Yeah, Infinity, Shadow Clones, Future Sight, Instant Transmission,
Arise.
Yeah, top 5.
I would keep 4 of those. Honestly, actually, dude, I would keep all 5 of those. Holy fuck.
Yeah, come on.
All right. Like I was trying to think what I would replace Shadow Clones with, and yeah, nah, bro, that shit's elite. Like, actually, wait, are you caught up in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex?
Yeah, I read the last chapter.
I would replace Shadow Clones with that last guy's Rinnegan ability where he can actually just clone himself. No chakra drawback from that shit. He can literally just multiply.
Yeah, but
you have to.
Doesn't he? Doesn't he still feel the pain?
No.
Not
like
Chance said, "What about Raga's adaptation?"
Yo, my boy. Raga's adaptation. Ooh.
Yeah, Raga's adaptation. Replace. Nah. It's not. No, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't take anything off. I can't. It's a great ability, but I can't take it off. All right. Last question. Second to last question. I gotta piss before I hop in Jiggy's pod. Number 1. What is a video game that would make a fantastic anime?
Word. Yo, my boy in the chat said pre-time skip Sakura bodies Kaido. Facts, bro. A video game that would make a crazy anime? Oh, shit. Uncharted. I think that shit would go dumb as an anime, bro. Yeah. Let him cook.
Yeah.
Let him cook, bro.
Okay. I'm going to pull out some niche. It might be too niche, so I'll pull out some mainstream too. Dishonored. Any of the Dishonored games.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I had Dishonored 2 on my PS4 and I never actually played it all the way through.
Bro, Dishonored 2 is so good. I played it all. I did the completionist. I played as the girl and her father as Corvo. And I beat the entire game as both of them on high skill, and then I beat the entire game as both of them with no kills. Very hard to do. Death of the Outsider is by far my favorite, though. That one's the very last one. That's the very last one where you play as the black girl who is also an assassin who has a mark, and she's from the first game, from the group of assassin people. And she goes and kills the outsider and basically makes it so that there's no more marks.
Damn.
Great game. You can choose to not kill him at the end, but
Bro,
Minecraft
my
as
boy
an
just
isekai,
cooked.
but add more lore. I'm weak.
Oh my god, that's
Say if
crazy.
you
No, my
cooked
boy
with
just
that.
cooked. He said Red Dead.
Oh,
Red Dead
as
would
an
be
anime.
insane
Yes.
anime, bro. That'd be
Okay.
wild, bro.
We're cooking.
I
We're
ain't gonna
cooking.
lie.
Damn.
Spyro the Dragon, heard. Nah, but
Nah,
yo, I mean
nah.
that'd be cool, but bro,
I
Red
can't.
Dead, yeah,
I can't
you
get
fucking
behind
cooked crazy
Spyro,
with
but
that.
I like Spyro, but I don't think I can get behind it.
Nah,
Other
Spyro's
game,
a cool game, bro. When I was a kid,
Halo would
elite.
make a sick anime, but not from the perspective of the Spartans. Halo from the perspective of the Arbiter would make a fucking
Mm,
dope anime where it's pre the USCS getting involved in the war, so it's just the Covenant as they go take over planets. Because
yeah,
remember, the elites joined the Covenant later. The Covenant and the elites are different. The elites were essentially forced to join the Covenant, which is why the time skip when Chief is woken up, he attacks Arbiter, and then Cortana quickly tells him like, "Yo, yo, yo, chill." Like elites are with the humans now. They were freed from the Covenant. Yeah, any Halo game, but from the perspective of the elites, or even the
real.
brutes. Halo Wars
My boy
2 as an
said,
anime.
my boy said Arc Raiders.
That would be a fun anime. I think that would be
That'd be
better
cool.
as live action, to
I
be
think I
fair.
would rock out with that. Yeah, live action Arc Raiders
Live
would probably
action
go
Arc
crazy.
Raiders would
I
be
ain't gonna lie,
fire.
live action
All
would
right.
be dummy.
My last question. This is a dropped in the verse question.
Oh yeah.
Would you rather be dropped into the coffin in the sky? My Hero Academia, the coffin in the sky battle.
Oh shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Or
Or be on the island when Luffy is fighting Kaido.
the crumbling island. Damn, I feel like you're kind of cooked either way. Both of them shits are susceptible to just crumble to dust.
Which one?
Fuck. Fuck. And both them bitches way high up there too. You're fried if you fall from either. Damn. That's actually so tough, dog. Because like on one side, if Shigaraki literally just touches the ground, like I'm fried. Versus on the other side, if Kaido, like I would have to say Kaido, just because it's not like an enclosed space.
I'm taking the
Enclosed
coffin in
space.
the sky only because they had business students up there that were semi-able, like that they were capable of
Oh, they
living
did have
through.
bunkers.
Yeah, so I think I'll probably
Oh,
take the
shit.
coffin in the sky because I think my survivability rate is higher than when Luffy dumps a fucking fist, this hockey-coated fist the size of an island on me.
The size
I
of
think
the actual island.
yeah, I think I'll probably live in the coffin in the sky.
I don't know, dude. Shigaraki could easily decay that bitch.
Yeah, but
Leave him out in the open.
I'll just be gone. Like painless death, I'll turn into dust.
Okay. Nah, and honestly, I'd have to give that
Actually,
one to you
both
because,
are painless deaths. This guy just made a great point in chat. You'll be knocked out by hockey, so it'd be painless death. So both would actually be equally painless. So it's about which
Yes.
one do you think you'd more likely to survive in? I think I would survive in the coffin in the sky versus on the island because I don't think I'd survive Luffy's fist.
Yeah, and the only reason I would give it to you also is because, like, with Kaido, it was really just Luffy fighting him. But with the coffin in the sky, it was like 7 motherfuckers fighting Shigaraki.
Yeah, a
for
bunch
real.
of top
So,
tiers. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like with all that help, like you're a lot more secure in that spot versus a one-on-one.
All right. On that note, chat, this has been the most recent episode of Peak Agenda Pushing. I'm the Peak Agenda Pusher. That's YGCookin. Sorry for those of you who got here late. That's my bad. I should have sent it to the Discord and posted it on my Instagram earlier. I have to end stream while I end the pod because I am going on Jiggy Sensei's podcast in approximately 10 minutes, and I need to pee ferociously before I do that.
Yes,
So this has
sir.
been another episode of Peak Agenda Pushin'. I love you guys. Make sure to follow YGCookin and spam his comments so that he keeps posting, okay?
Yeah.
He needs to post. Go to his comment section. Call him a pretty princess so that he knows you guys think he's beautiful. This has been
Bro.
Peak Agenda Pushin'. I'm the Peak Agenda Pusher. Peace out.
Peace, y'all.